Welcome back. Well, yes, that's what we're focusing on today on the program. So, as you may have heard, yes, it was supposed to be for 8 wards, 142 polling units, and just about 116,000 total number of registered voters. But you've seen that the elections haven't been concluded. So today we've got Mr. Achi Williams Mobodo, who is an APC chieftain here on my immediate right, and we have Emmanuel Oka, the Commissioner for Information in River State, on my far right. Gentlemen, thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, a lot has been said about this, but let's just, from your perspectives, if you could start by telling us, what transpired on the day?
Well, the election was going on smoothly in all the wards, and it was clear that APC was taking the lead from indications and results coming. When that information was conveyed to the governor, and then he sent his chief security officer, who is a police officer, with some details. And they came to the place shooting. You saw the tear gas. They were the ones firing the tear gas, and then disrupting the election, going into units, cutting away results, cutting away ballot papers, and caused pandemonium. And then we thought that INEC should have released the result, at least those for the areas where there was calm and all that. But INEC, as you can see, went outside their powers and then suspended the election.
We'll come to that part. Okay, you were able to verify all of those that you said that they were the ones? Well,
yes.
Okay, Ms. Oka, is that what happened?
No, my brother is clearly not stating the true situation. And I am also not surprised that it's difficult to state from their point of view what has happened. Because when an idea becomes very unpopular, even the authors deny it. It's important to give a background about Constituency 3, Port Harcourt Constituency 3, as it is politically wired. First and foremost, the guy who left office to contest election into the council.
Sorry, why Constituency 3?
Port Harcourt Constituency 3 is the seat that was being contested for. The guy who was there contested election into the Port Harcourt City Council and won election, PDP. So it was a PDP vacated seat, so to speak. That area is also an Ikwere, so to speak, an Ikwere area. Don't forget that the governor is also an Ikwere person. 2 or 3, Port Harcourt and Obiakpo seem to have the lion's share of developments in the state since 2015, for the simple reason that River State government chose to concentrate in Port Harcourt and Obiakpo, given that these are the flagship local government in the state. So people are at home with the fact that roads have been built, a lot of development projects have taken place. So there is absolutely no reason why PDP should shake when an election is to take place in Port Harcourt Constituency 3. Absolutely no reason. This is what happened. Materials had been deployed. Votings had started. And as predicted, like I said, it's easy to predict them. We've passed through this phase from the rerun elections, even up to this the one of last Saturday. It's the same pattern of doing things. Once you get to the process, once the process gets running, voting begins to take place. Either before it's concluded or after it's concluded, they strike. How do they strike? They use one method, SARS. SARS has the capability of overrunning existing police formations on ground. So they come dreaded, they come frightfully dressed.
But he said results were already been announced and they got information that they were leading before. So why would they strike if really and truly they were leading?
So that is why I said he's not even stating the facts. It is not possible that you could have led. Let me also tell you, I'm coming to build it up so that you know that what he's telling you is not the truth. Look, it is not possible, given the relationship between River State government and the Nigerian police, given the relationship between River State government and SARS in particular, it is not going to be possible for any other police officer who is not under the command of SARS to come to disrupt voting in a polling unit. It is not possible in Rivers State.
Okay. Now, let's take it from the points he has made. First, let me say that the gentleman who ran the election against the PDP candidate is also an Equerryman from the same community. He's not a stranger. He's not from another tribe. He's also an Equerryman. So that shouldn't be a reason to say maybe one candidate has advantage over the other. And then if you also listen to what he said, the Port Harcourt and the area where he's talking about is largely populated by not just Rivers Equerry people, but other non-Rivers people who should feel aggrieved that the governor, as the governor of Rivers State, is concentrating only development in Obiakpo local government, which is his local government, to the detriment of other parts of the state. That should also encourage voters to vote against him. Now, the truth of the matter is that Rivers people have come to realize that the governor is not a governor that is geared towards the development of the state. And then people are running away from the party. Now, when you come to, from their party, now when you come to the point where he has talked about SARS, it's like a broken record. Anytime there's any election or any issue, in fact, even without election, you hear the governor sponsor campaign saying that a particular officer should leave. The reason is because that officer and the SARS would not allow criminality to go on in the state. People in the state are already against the level. If you and then you could see that clearly. He has not said that results were not coming out. Results were coming out and APC was on the lead.